Good day everyone. I am Nilda V. San Miguel, Principal of Lumban Central Elementary School, Lumban, Laguna, Philippines. And today I will be sharing with you my study which is entitled Project Lumban. It's the Localized Undertaking using mobile video attachment in new normal. The Localized Undertaking using mobile video attachment in new normal aims to provide a solution to the current challenges of mobile learning by providing teachers with video clips and recorded lessons so that they can educate their learners on the go. This project is about making it easier for learners to learn by creating a platform where educators can record their lessons and upload them so that the learners can watch the lessons whenever they want. This project ensured that students are always learning even when they are not in school. The effects of the COVID-19 pandemic are still being felt across all sectors. Those who are members of higher education institutions should not just focus on the challenges experienced by the students, but also take time to understand their roles as teachers and how to support their learning communities. Due to the prolonged and unprecedented pandemic, it is necessary to develop and implement a variety of ways to adapt to the effects of teaching and learning in higher education institutions. According to Nagoro in his study, which was conducted in 2020, he mentioned that this pandemic forced the Education Ministry to propose online classes for schools and universities. At first, schools and universities were encouraged to alter the conventional classes into online classes for 14 days. Afterwards, all schools and universities were suggested to turn the offline classes into online ones for a longer period of time. Some universities and schools even decided to do the online classes for the rest of the semester. This quite sudden decision results in various reactions from both the teachers and the students. It is important to keep in mind that the COVID-19 pandemic has had a negative impact on education. This is due to the fact that there are fewer students enrolled in schools, as well as an increase in the number of students who have withdrawn from school. Additionally, many schools have been forced to close their doors entirely due to lack of attendance. And as a result of these changes, teachers are having a difficult time keeping up with their curricula and teaching students effectively. This can lead to a decline in student and performance as well as student motivation and engagement levels. COVID-19 has been a huge setback of education. Schools are closed, students are missing out of classes. Teachers expressed a variety of views regarding their experiences on teaching online. Online teaching exhibits varied characteristics which are useful in elucidating how its mode of didactic content delivery affected teachers' perceptions of online learning. The teachers did acknowledge that this type of teaching is complicated for them when it comes on assessing students' learning and checking outputs. This was mentioned and discussed by Molianti on his study which was conducted in 2020. Specifically, it seeks to answer the following questions. The first one, what is the mean level of academic performance of learners without the intervention of Project Lumban? The next one is that what is the mean level of the academic performance of learners with the use of Project Lumban? And the third question, is there a significant difference in the academic performance of learners with and without the utilization of Project Lumban? The last question to be dealt in this study is what is the implication of the use of Project Lumban in the area of school administration and supervision. Lumban Sub Office is one of the smaller units of the Department of Education, Division of Laguna, that would like to investigate on the teaching and learning continuity amidst pandemic among public elementary schools. The district has 9 public elementary schools. There were 9 public elementary schools data managers who responded in an online survey containing the qualitative and the quantitative questions. To ensure proper treatment of the participants and of the data as well, the following actions were taken. The first one, endorsement from the Public Schools District Supervisor of DepEd Lumban that signifies her permission to conduct the study in the district and to ask guidance and advice as well in coming up with a comprehensive study. Voluntary participation was the approach as the Google form was distributed to elementary teachers and they are free to choose whether to participate or not. Information obtained using Google form was kept secured, not divulging personal information from the participants, but only the responses to qualitative questions. From the table presented, it shows that the mean level of academic performance of learners in terms of mean percentage score or the MPS from the 9 elementary public schools in DepEd Lumban District during the school year when Project Lumban was not yet being implemented. The average MPS of the 9 schools is 75%. Signifying moving to mastery level. The standard deviation of 4.36 signifies heterogeneity and can be attributed to different factors such as school culture, teacher factors, student factors, and even family support. The next table shows the mean level of academic performance of learners in terms of mean percentage score or the MPS from the 9 elementary schools in DepEd Lumban District during the year when Project Lumban was already implemented. The average MPS of the 9 schools is 78.51, interpreted as moving to mastery level, but noticeably 3.51 points higher than the previous school year. The standard deviation, which is 3.34, still connotes heterogeneity but 1.12 points lower than the previous school year, signifying better performance because of lower variability. This table highlights the difference of the academic performance of learners in terms of the MPS without the use of Project Lumban. Using t-test for dependent samples, it can be seen that the computed t-value is 5.26, which is higher than the critical value 2.30. This leads to the decision that there is a significant difference between the academic performance of learners with and without the use of Project Lumban. This is supported by the p-value of 0.0076, which is lower than the alpha value of 0.05. With 95% level of confidence, it can be said that there is enough evidence to claim that there is a significant difference in the MPS of learners with and without the use of Project Lumban. That is, learners perform better when Project Lumban is implemented. School heads and master teachers can give credit to teachers using Project Lumban. On the other hand, they should not discourage traditional teaching in mathematics with paper, visual aid, and chalk. This does not mean discouraging the use of Project Lumban, but just limiting the use of it because learners will catch more on the lesson when it is taught a step-by-step procedure. Trainings and seminars in the use of Project Lumban should be spearheaded by principals as the use of it will increase academic performance. Teachers should innovate as to the needs of learners and to deliver quality education by having a drive where all the teaching aids, even mobile videos, can be uploaded and is accessible to all teachers. School heads should initiate projects like Project Lumban. The goal of this was to assist teachers to make the teaching and learning process easier. Project Lumban is an initiative that aims to help teachers and students learn by integrating technology into their learning process. The project was a great way to gain experience and knowledge in a variety of different areas and subjects, including mathematics, science, and developing skills such as problem solving and creativity. Project Lumban has been a great success. The teachers are happy with the results and the students are getting so much out of the program. We have seen a lot of improvement in our student skills, especially when it comes to using technology in their everyday lives. They are more comfortable using devices in accessing the Google Drive prepared by the school, which will only make them more prepared for the future. We all know that technology has changed our lives in many ways, but I think that this Project Lumban is a great example of how we can use it to make things better for everyone involved. And before I end my presentation, let me leave you this quotation of Helen Keller. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Nilda V. San Miguel of Lumban Central Elementary School, Lumban, Laguna, Philippines.